Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of trading my 250k funding account and getting to a payout. So first of all, a disclosure that these 4 are not my funded accounts. Basically, the funded accounts that I was trading early, all of those 5 accounts are now breached. Yeah, I fucked up on day 2. If you guys are following on my Twitter, I have shared that I went into a bad trade and hard luck. Basically, I went long here and market just took my SL and it then reversed. Again, it took my SL and then reversed again. These 2 trades, I lost $800. Before that, I was sitting at a profit of $1,800 in total on day 1. On day 2, I lost $800 out of that. On day 3, again, I went on a losing trade and I lost $500 again. So I was just left with $500 with me, and yeah, basically I tilted and all of those accounts are now gone. That's why I didn't posted any video for like last 2 to 3 days. Now let's talk about what are these accounts. So number 1, this account, this is a funded account, and yeah, basically what happened yesterday, I bought just one single account, evaluation account, and I made $1,500 yesterday, and today I made $1,500. I passed this account and I got this account today, and this is a funded account, and today I captured a beautiful trade on this account. Let me show you the trade. This was my trade, and as you guys can clearly see, I made a very good profit on this trade, and in this single trade I made $6,000 profit in just this one single. As you guys can calculate, 3,000 this and 1,350 and 1,500, so almost $6,000 profit in this single trade. And in this trade I made a profit of around I don't know why it's not made a profit of $600. So yeah, so in total this is one of my funded account in which I'm sitting at a profit of 6,600. And as you guys know that Lucid got a payout cap of $2,000. So now I have to complete 4 benchmark days of $150 to request a payout of $2,000. So after 90% split, I would get payout of $1,800. Till now, my total investments with Lucid, it's 18 accounts, and I have not received any payout with them till now. My total investment is around 1,480, and my first payout is going to be 1,800, which is going to be after request getting 4 benchmark days. With just one payout, I would be sitting at a profit of $320. And currently our account is at 6,600, and after subtracting 6,600 minus $2,000, we would be sitting with 4,600 plus 150 into 4. That's going to be 4 benchmark days plus $600 of that profit. So we would be left with $5,000 drawdown for payout cycle number 2. And on our payout cycle number 2, again we're gonna be target 5 benchmark days, so that's going to be $750 more. So after reaching this almost $6,000, we again gonna request a payout of $2,000. That's going to be second payout, and we're gonna be left with $4,000 drawdown for our payout cycle number 3rd. So basically for March I am set for like back-to-back 3 payouts, and in total I would receive at least $5,400 in payouts, and total investment so far is around 1,480. So I would make like how much 3.5 times of my investment with just one account. So after I reached this milestone, then I again purchased these 4 accounts. As you guys can see, these 4 accounts are evils, and I just took another trade on these accounts, and I went a little bit risky on these accounts because already I have locked payout on these accounts. So that's why I went a little bit risky, and I traded with like around 16 micros, I would say. Yes, 8 and 8. I traded with around 16 micros, and with just one single trade I passed all of these 50% of consistency target on these 4 accounts. So in total, if you calculate, I made a profit of, that's going 6,000 this and 6,600 this. So in total I made a profit of 12,600, and the whole scenario it's just a roller coaster for me, man. The thing that is saving me again and again is my money management, and I'm going to make a video on this topic, money management, on this weekend, and you can learn a lot from it. Like as I've said that in total I have made an investment on 18 accounts, and till now I have not received a single account. But just with one single account, I'm going to cover all of my losses, and I'm going to sit at a net profit of $320. So that's a huge thing, and I would explain everything about this in one of the video. If you want that video, comment money management, and I would create a video on that topic. So now let's come to these two trades that I took today. Trade number one, this is gold. Let's come to our chart, and so let's talk about trade number one, the trade on which I made a profit of $6,000 profit. So let's get to chart, and before that, let's look at the bigger picture, and let me erase everything and understand what I'm trying to say here. On 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see the trend is bullish, and market is sideways from like last, you can say, 3 days. But every time market tried to go lower, but every time the big players pushed the price higher and closed it higher. So I had a clear-cut analysis, a clear-cut vision in my bias in my mind. Okay, the big players, they are bullish. So I had a bias, clear-cut bias in my mind. Okay, I'm going to go for bullish trades, and I'm going to wait for a good entry area to take my trades. Now what happened here was, at 4-hour candle, you can clearly see this candle is a bearish candle, this candle. So all of the retail traders, they're gonna think, okay, market has turned bearish from here and it's gonna go lower from here. So that's exactly where they get trapped, and I had a clear-cut vision. Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to see how market is reacting below this level, and if I see a bullish sign below the near this level, I'm going to take my entry, and I'm going to target at a very big target on this trade. So that's exactly what happened. Let's get to 15-minute time frame, and let's so now what happened? Market went below this level, and it immediately reversed, and it closed higher. So this was my confirmation that okay, the whole of my bias is true. Market is giving me confirmation. Now the only thing I need is I need an entry for my trade. So this candle, this is one of my best favorite setup whenever this kind of structure happens. I need this kind of structure near a reversal area. First of all, this was a reversal area, and when I need this candle, this is kind of a rejection candle. This 15-minute candle, price basically went higher, then it closed lower. I need these kind of candles to enter alongside. Whenever I see these kind of candles, I just enter there, and my SL is just like this. I call these candles as breakout candles, and whenever I see these kind of trades, I never miss them. As soon as I saw this candle forming here, I went long near this price, and that's where the magic happened. And I entered 10 micros again after clear-cut confirmation, and I waited for price to drop. Let me explain that thing on chart again. After this candle was formed, I took my entry around this level, and my SL was 50 pips, around $500, and then price went higher. And at this candle, what happened? Okay, again this breakout area, I see again a bearish candle, and I was like, okay, if market has to give a breakout, then market has to retrace. Market has to engulf this whole candle. So that's exactly what happened. I entered with 10 micros again, and I had a stop loss of only 2.5. I was risking $250 on this, $500 on this, and my target was around this level. So in just one single trade idea, I made a profit of $6,000. So this was one of my beautiful trade, and as you guys can clearly see, at 4-hour time frame, market engulfed this bearish candle whole. So yeah, this was one of my trade that I took today on my funded account. Now let's talk about our evaluation accounts. Go to our evaluation accounts, and okay, so now let's talk about trade number 2 that I took on our evaluation accounts, and I made a profit of $1,500. Remember, on this trade, I went with around 16 micros, and I was going risky only because my payout of $2,000 almost logged on one of my account. I just have to make $150 into 4 benchmark days, and I would request max payout. Only that's why I went a little bit riskier on this evaluation. And now let's talk about the trade. As you know, my bias was bullish, and I was just waiting for a good entry area to enter in my trade. So as you guys can clearly see, so as you know, my 4 entry criteria: number 1 is bias, number 2 is confirmation, number 3 is Fibonacci, number 4 is volume profile. So bias is done. So confirmation, it was done here. When I see, okay, market went and market took the liquidity of this level and it went higher. So now I have a confirmation. So to enter in my trade, now I need a Fibonacci. I just simply went here and I placed my Fibonacci. That's exactly what I did. And I used this, my daily volume profile. Let me drop it. So as you guys can see, I used my daily volume profile to mark a low volume node level to enter in my trade. That's exactly what trade is, aligning with our, I entered on my trade. I had a stop loss at this point and my target was around this point. This was a risky trade and my target was around, because I was trading 16 micros, so I only need around $9.7 move. So yeah, you can say 15 minutes, market just turned and gave me my target. As you guys can see here, I reached my profit target of $1,500, and on these trades, I took these trades only to lower my profit and to reach a 50% of consistency criteria. So these were my 2 trades that I took today, and on last trade that I took again on my funded account, it was kind of a it was kind of a gamble trade, because I was already sitting at a good profit, $6,000. Total buffer was $8,000 drawn on for today. So yeah, that's why I took again a trade here of 15 micros and I was risking $500, and market just went here and it reversed immediately. I trailed my SL aggressively here because I don't want to miss out the profit that I've made, and market took us out and then went again higher from 5,260 to 5,271, almost I would say 70 pips. So yeah, no need to worry about. We have made tremendous profit yesterday, and that's what happened with on my trading journey so far. March is going to be a really game changing for me, because I would get at least 3 payouts, $1,800. So in total I would get $5,400. My total investment so far is around $1,400 in January and $2,500 in February. So that comes around to $3,900. Okay, $5,400 in payouts in March only. So as you guys can see, in March I am going to turn profitable. That's why March is going to be truly game changing, because I would get a lot of fund, and I am going to reinvest these fund into buying evaluation with the rest of the firms and go aggressive on those accounts. Let's see how that thing goes. Also, the edge in my strategy is my money management and my risk management. So that's all for this video. I have made a risk management video, the risk management that I'm using, to generate consistent routine. I've already made a video on risk management. If you want to watch that video, you can currently see that video on the screen. Tap on and learn something new. That's all for this video. I would see you again. Bye.